If you own a home in New York City and you think your property tax bill is too high, you have the legal right to challenge it. You don't need a lawyer. The filing fee is zero at the first level. And thousands of homeowners do this successfully every single year, but there is a deadline, and if you miss it, you're stuck paying that amount for the entire year with no recourse. So today I'm walking you through the exact step-by-step process to fight your New York City property tax assessment, which evidence you need, and how to start preparing right now for the next filing window. If you are watching this at the time of filming, which is May or June of 2026, you're gonna have to wait until next year because the deadline is usually around March, so we just missed it. I did help about 100 people this year as far as doing comps on their property, doing an entire assessment on it, and then giving them the results to whether they could fight it or not. It's something that I do every December, January, really January, because that's when your NOPV comes out. But we'll get into that. I'm Joseph with the Bridge and Boro Team at Real Broker as a real estate agent who works in Staten Island, Brooklyn, even Queens lately, every day. I pull comparable sales constantly. It's literally my job determining what homes are worth based on what similar homes have sold for. So that same skill is exactly what you need to challenge your property tax assessment. The city says your home is worth X, so if you can prove with comparable sales that similar homes are selling for less than what your assessment implies, you have a case. I've helped homeowners understand their assessed values. I've pulled the right comps and decided whether a challenge makes sense for their situation. So let me walk you through how exactly this works. Also, I put together a free property tax challenge toolkit with a step-by-step timeline, the forms you need, and a guide to pulling comparable sales for your specific neighborhood. Link is in the description and pinned comment. It's free. So first, let's understand what you're actually challenging. New York City has 4 classes of property. Most homeowners fall into class 1. That's a 1 to 3 family residential home, which is what we're going to focus on today. So every year, the New York City Department of Finance assesses your property's market value and then calculates a taxable assessed value. For class 1 properties, your assessed value is set at 6% of your market value, and annual assessment increases are capped at 6% per year or 20% over 5 years. Now, here's where the problems arise. The city's market value estimate is generated using mass appraisal models, computer algorithms that look at borough-wide data. They're not visiting your home, of course. They don't know about the crack in your foundation, the noisy highway behind your house, or the flood zone that you're in. So their estimate could be significantly higher than what your home would actually sell for. If you hired, let's say, me to come by to assess your home and see what we're gonna sell it for and price it at. And when that happens, you're overpaying. So you can check your current assessed value online at the New York City Department of Finance website. Look for property tax bills and enter your address. You'll see your market value estimate, your assessed value, and your tax rate. If the city's estimated market value is significantly higher than what similar homes in your neighborhood are actually selling for, you have grounds to challenge. So here's the timeline and the process. Step 1, check your tentative assessment when it's published in January. It's called an NOPV, or Notice of Property Value. You will get it in the mail, but you can also, starting like the first of the year or so, you can actually pull it up online. They publish tentative assessments for the upcoming fiscal year every January. This is when you first see what they think your home is worth. Step 2, file an application with the New York City Tax Commission for Class 1 properties. The deadline is March 15th, like I said before. It's absolute. If you miss it, you cannot challenge it for that fiscal year. Step 3 is prepare your evidence. This is the most important part, and I will cover it in detail in the next section. Step 4 is attend your hearing if requested, or submit evidence by mail or online. The Tax Commission reviews your submission and makes a determination. The filing is free. There's no cost to challenge through the Tax Commission. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need a professional appraiser, although that can help. You do need comparable sales data and basic documentation. I can absolutely help you with the comparable sales. That's what I did for, like I said, over 100 people this past January. Now, important timing note, of course, the March 2026 deadline has already passed. So if you're watching this video now, you're preparing for the next cycle, March of 2027. It's actually perfect timing because you have months to gather your evidence and build a strong case. Now, the strength of your challenge comes down to one thing: comparable sales that prove your home's market value is lower than what the city claims. So here's what you would need: 3 to 5 homes in your neighborhood that recently sold for less than what the city's market value estimate implies for your home. The comp should be similar in size, right, within a 15 to 20% ratio of your square footage. They should be similar in type. So if you have a semi-attached home, you have to use semi-attached comps. Needs to be the same neighborhood, within a few blocks ideally, same school district for sure. Recent, sold within the last 6 to 12 months. And now where are we gonna find them? Street Easy sold listings are public. The New York City system, it has recorded sales. Property Shark has neighborhood data, or, and I'm being completely upfront here, a real estate agent can pull this for you in 5 to 10 minutes because we have MLS access. with every sold comp in the borough. The key is finding sales that support a lower value than what the city assigned. So if the city says your home is worth $800,000, but 3 nearly identical homes nearby sold for $700,000, there's your case. Now, beyond comps, document anything about your property that negatively affects value that the city might not know. Deferred maintenance, environmental issues, traffic noise, flood zone designation, structural problems, photos help. If the tax commission denies your challenge or reduces your assessment by less than what you believe is fair, you have a second option. SCAR, S-C-A-R, Small Claims Assessment Review. SCAR is essentially tax court for regular homeowners. The filing fee is approximately $30. You don't need a lawyer. You present your comparable sales evidence to a hearing officer who makes a binding decision. The process is straightforward. You file a petition, you get a hearing date, you show up with your evidence, your comps, your photos, your documentation, and you make your case. The hearing officer evaluates it and issues a determination. Success rates at SCAR are actually reasonable for well-prepared homeowners. The keyword is well-prepared. If you walk in with solid comparable sales that clearly show the city's value is too high, hearing officers respond to that data. Beyond SCAR, there's Supreme Court Article 7 proceedings, but that requires an attorney and is typically not cost-effective for Class 1 homeowners. Most residential cases are resolved at the tax commission or SCAR level. Now, based on what I've seen work, here are my tips. Tip 1, quality over quantity in your comps. 3 perfect comparables beats 8 mediocre ones. The hearing officer wants to see homes that are genuinely similar to yours that sold for less than the city's estimate. Tip 2 is present the data clearly. Create a simple comparison sheet showing your home's characteristics, the city's value in each comp with its sale price and characteristics. Make it easy for the reviewer to see the discrepancy. Now, tip 3, don't challenge if your assessment is actually fair. If comparable homes are selling at or above what the city claims your home is worth, you don't have a case, and they actually might assess you for more. So do not do that unless it is significantly over where it should be. Tip 4, keep records of everything. If you successfully challenge 1 year, you can reference it in future years if that assessment creeps back up. Tip 5, start early. Don't wait until March 1st to start gathering comps. The best approach is to start tracking sales in your neighborhood 6 to 9 months before the deadline. That gives you a full year of data to work with. Now, here's your action plan starting today. June to September of 2026, start tracking comparable sales in your neighborhood. Note every sale that seems lower than what your assessment for this year implies. Save those listings, note the addresses, the sale prices. October, November, keep doing this, right? Pull your current assessment from the city website, keep comparing it against your tracked sales, decide if you have a viable case. January 2027, it's time. Tentative assessments are published. Check if yours went up. You will get it by mail by usually like the second week of January, but it will be online much quicker than that. Finalize your comp package. February 2027, prepare your filing, organize evidence, print everything. And then March up until the 15th, file with the New York City Tax Commission before that deadline. So if you start today, you'll have the strongest possible case for when that window opens. Most people scramble in March and submit weak evidence. You will be the one with 9 months of documented comparable sales, and that's what wins. Again, you have the right to challenge your assessment. It costs nothing to try at the tax commission level, and with the right comparable sales, you can save hundreds or thousands per year on your tax bill. If you need help pulling comparable sales in your neighborhood, it's literally what I do for a living every single day. Book a free consultation. I'll pull the comps for your area so you can see if you have a case worth pursuing. Link is in the description, and grab that free property tax challenge toolkit. You'd be crazy not to. It's got the timeline, the forms, the comp strategy, all in one document. I'm Joseph with the Bridge and Boro Team. Subscribe for more homeowner tips like this. Drop a comment if you've ever challenged your assessment. I want to hear how it went.